Hello, I'm Victoria Corva. You can call me V. And today I'm streaming full in London again. And the music is very dramatic right now. Um, Hello to Ninetailed Dragon. It's lovely to have you here. I'm sorry you've got work junk in the way, but I'm just appreciate you being here. Alquill, hello and welcome. It'll be lovely to have your expertise because I am often confused about what is happening. But in a fun way, but still, it's good to have help. I hope you're both having a lovely day right now, and anyone else who might be around. I was thinking that... Is this a little bit loud? I'm gonna turn the music slightly down. Okay. So I was thinking that today I'm gonna open maybe with a few cards, and then I will catch up on my correspondence, because I'm pretty sure the post spiders have been by. I always really look forward to opening my messages. It's very fun to get to take part in other people's adventures and things like that, so it's very, very fun. Let's see. I have a gift of time, which is fantastic. I'm very pleased. Let's see what other cards I have in waiting. That was the Admirer, and I don't really want one. I'm too persuasive. This is what I've done this to myself. A cold night. The icy fog cuts like a sharp word. Best stay inside and shovel coal into the fire. What? Eh? The small hours. A noise somewhere in your house. Investigate. Oh, and I have enough shadowy now that I can do it with 100% chance of success. I'm going to investigate a creepy noise in my house on a cold, icy night. Yes. A frozen little sparrow. Inside your parlor, huddled up to the smouldering remains of the coal fire, is a scruffy wretch of no more than 12. The urchin is cold enough to not much care that you found him. He says, "Tell you what, Gov, I've got some decent junk stashed on your roof. Let me warm up and I'll share it with you." Why not? You're losing nothing and it is bitterly cold outside. Of course you could stay in my house! So I have a new associate! A rooftop urchin? Oh my goodness. Any urchins can sleep in my house. They shouldn't be sleeping out in the cold. Oh my goodness. Okay. Onwards. Let's see. Ambition light fingers. I'm not rubbing a drunk. Oh, I could go and catch up with the urchin who just was at my fire. That's interesting. Anyway, what else have we got? The alleys of London, the criminals. Wherever there's poverty, darkness, despair, there's folk to make a profit on it. So what's this about? And London has these aplenty. Provide an alibi. The constables are arresting a weepy pickpocket down the road. She's probably as guilty as a cat with a cream mustache, but speaking on her behalf would bring her into your debt. Yeah, I don't want her to be arrested. I mean, yeah, I'll lie for you. Wait. I'm probably going to get some scandal for this, but I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Free to roam the streets. Oh, the constables glower but relinquish the weepy pickpocket. We'll be keeping an eye on you, they say, to both of you. When they've gone, the weepy pickpocket nudges you. She removes her arm wrapping and takes out a tack which had been pressing into her. Makes the tears flow all easy like, she confides, wiping away the blood. She flicks it between the cobbles. The coppers sometimes send you away out of pity, but if they don't think you're worth the bother... Not these buggers, though. I owe you one. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've gained a favor with the criminals. I thought she was actually crying. I'm an easy mark. I have gained a new quality, suspicion, at 1. I bet that's gonna be trouble. Ninetailed Dragon says there are 4 ambition stories and you can only do 1. Make sure you've looked at all 4 before you start one. Oh, okay, yeah, the 2 I was interested, paths I'm most interested in are writing and thievery, but I don't really want to be a pickpocket, so I guess I'll do the riding ambition one. But I'll go have a look at the pickpocket one. That is good to know. What else have we got? Whispers from the surface. Alcohol's a suspicion gets you arrested and sent to the prison. You started it in again if it gets to 8. I did think that might be something like that if my suspicion is too high, they're just going to throw me in prison. But don't worry, I'll get that right back down. Whispers from the surface, the great game. Ooh. For half a century, the agents of the powers played their great game in Central Asia. Now London is their tournament ground. The agents of the powers. Assist in a stakeout. Players of the game make mistakes. You can catch even the most cautious ones if you are patient enough. The tireless agent has the patience, but admits it is a lonely task. He'd appreciate company. What is the great game? Doesn't sound... Oh, they mean it's spy. It's just spy work, is it? Begin a trade in faces, a substantial story. A chance encounter with a mournful rat will lead to a tale of subterfuge and transgression. Oh, it costs 25 fate. No, sorry. So the free thing, I can assist in a takeout. Alright, stakeout. Hi, Story Dragon. Welcome. Ninetailed Dragon says, I'm still amused that they actually called it the Great Game back in those days. Yeah, I'd forgotten that that's just, like, spying. Sure, I'll go spy on someone with you. I'm a pretty shady individual. Wounds! Oh, I got wounds again. Day after night after day. 32 hours in and even Dark Drop coffee stops helping. The strain is murder. How does the agent do it? I learned to sleep with my eyes open. He winks. Go home, get some rest. I can take the rest from here. Your presence helped. Well, I'm glad I've got a favor with some kind of wild spy, but now I'm hurting. Ouch. Okay. I'm enjoying doing the cards. I'll do a few more cards. Surface ties, the seeker. Long ago on the surface, you sent someone out looking for secret knowledge. They have found you at last. I did do that. I actually did do that. This has come back. Tell me everything. Your mind hungers for every last scrap of hidden knowledge. Or, no, I will not hear it. You have changed since your days on the surface. Secret knowledge invites madness, and you would prefer to stay sane. No, I wouldn't. Tell me everything. Let's go mad. I'm not making good decisions, probably, but I don't think this is a game for wise decisions, you know? It burns in your dreams. There are few secrets of this magnitude. Your mind can barely contain them. You have stripped the surface of its last wretched secrets, but the Neath lies before you now. Okay. My watchful has increased. Recalling the surface watchful has increased. I have 3 appalling secrets! And my nightmares has increased to 2. Oh, I'm going mad. I am. That's fine. Ninetailed Dragon says, it is worth going mad at least once just to experience it. Oh, absolutely. And I will. I'm sure. Having so much fun with these cards. I'm not doing anything with the revolutionaries because they blow people up. Ninetailed Dragon says, in Fallen London, I mean, I can't recommend the real life experience. As someone with quite a few mental health disorders, it's a real mixed bag. But in video games, I'm all about it. Dragsman's work. A handsome cab driver sits yawning on his seat, turning his head now and then to watch well-dressed couples sauntering by. Oh, this is, you can like rob them and stuff. Let's go have a look. Okay, so I can sneak up and cut the straps on the baggage. Or I can steal the cab. So, I have a 100% chance of stealing the baggage from this cab driver, but I have a 47% chance of sneaking up, pushing the cab driver off the seat, and stealing the cab. That horse doesn't look very biddable, though. I don't know, did I do any of this before, or did I say perhaps not? I want the cab. Like, if I'm gonna do something criminal, can I at least get a horse out of it? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try and do it. I'm gonna go to prison again. I'm gonna go to prison. I'm doing it. Failed. A difficult conversation. The driver topples into the street with a forlorn squawk. You grab his whip from its hook and lash the horse into motion. The cab careers off down the road. At a safe distance, you hop down from the seat to take charge of your prize. A tiny, seamy-faced old woman pokes her head out of the cab window. Are we there yet? She inquires politely. How did you miss her? Well, she is very small. You mumble something about hay for the horse and fade into the shadows of the Neath. Oh my gosh. I did steal the cab and there was an old woman inside of it. Oh no. Oh no. I did get a lot of shadowy out of it. That was a real learning experience. Oh my goodness. That didn't... None of that really went anything like I was expecting it to. Exploring Fulham, London. If you haven't already, try using the map to explore other areas of the city. As you make your name, you'll gain access to new places. There are, however, a few locations you can find yourself. Learn the way to another part of the city. Mrs. Plenty's most distracting carnival on the edge of the Prickfinger Wastes. Ooh! Yeah, I'm gonna do that for sure. I definitely want to find new areas. Nine-Tailed Dragon says it's not a good night out if you haven't accidentally stolen an old woman. Yes, apparently. Alright, let's go and see Mrs. Plenty's most distracting carnival. A winding path. The way to the carnival is long, rather dangerous, and just the tiniest bit beautiful. Tree-like growths of opalescent crystal, savagely sharp, rise on either side of the path. Their beauty is only enhanced by the knowledge that if you fell against one, you'd probably wake up in the tomb colonies. You've learned the way to Mrs. Plenty's carnival. Once you're there, you'll need carnival tickets. These moon pearls should help. Oh, I gained 10 new moon pearls. That's the criminal currency. This is a criminal carnival. Every time I see welcome to spite, delicious friend, it does please me. Alcor says, oh, maybe a young man, depending on tastes. That feels like the beginning of a short story. We're at the carnival? Are we at the carnival or do we just learn the way? Okay. I'm gonna catch up on my correspondence. Let's take a moment. I don't think I need to look at these messages. It's these ones that matter. So, Ursat's mouse wants you to help uncover the source of that green light that's seen reflected from shop windows and mirrors. What lurks behind the mirrors? I accept. Oh, it increased my nightmares. Oh no. The source of the light will not be found, for it is not real. But it is closer than the width of a mirror. A twist in your tail. You are now touched by fingerwork. What? What does that mean? I want to go and have a look at all my statuses at some point. Nine-Tailed Dragon says, me! I look behind the mirrors. Hi! Oh, it's just Nine-Tailed Dragon. I don't know what I was worried about. Oh, what? Nine-Tailed Dragon has sent you what might be a cat in a box? This is definitely Box from 9 and not from Rats. They thought they rid of her. 9, do you have something to tell me or not to tell me? I believe it's from 9. I completely believe it. Rats spring from the box, snarling and brandishing cudgels and dynamite. Nine-Tailed has sent you a box of saboteurs. Nine-Tailed! Why? Scuttering boys come calling, the lead rat chirrups gleefully. You are forced to defend yourself. You've now gained a new quality, wounds. I've gained another wound. I just got beat up by rats. 9. I don't don't know why I find this so funny. I love the message. Everything about that interaction was just golden. It was a really good message. It was a really good message. Nighttail Dragon says, why? Because of the way you laughed when you saw my message? It was... I'm completely okay with people sending me horrible things as long as it's funny. That was fantastic. Alcool says that was not nice. It really wasn't, but I'm really amused. Okay. Oh, hang on. The constables are investigating Alquill. Could you help them and lower their suspicion? Of course I'll help Alquill! Cover for an acquaintance. An acquaintance of yours is in trouble with the law. Alquill, what have you been up to? Whether or not they're innocent or guilty is inconsequential. They want your help in freeing them from suspicion. Ooh, okay. I could provide you an alibi, declare that your acquaintance couldn't possibly be responsible. They were with you at the time of the crime. This will gain you a journal of infamy. You'll also gain a point of suspicion while reducing theirs. Last time I took a point of... something to take one of yours. What was this one? Hide vital evidence from the case. Your acquaintance has something they'd like hidden. Would you be so good as to hold on to it? This will grant you a hastily scrawled warning note. You'll also gain a point of suspicion while reducing theirs. Or refuse to be involved. No, I'm helping. I'll hide the evidence. Heck, I'll do it. My dear friend, Owl, it will not be found until you choose. With fondest regards. There we go. Your friend, Vendirith. It's gone. Okay, so I already did it, didn't I? Why is it saying to choose it again? I think I did it. No? Let's try it again. Well, you've seen what the message was, so I'll just click choose again. It's not working! Why won't it let me do it? Does anyone have any advice? Nighttail Dragon says, my goodness, Al, you do have a lot of trouble with the constables, don't you? I seem to recall getting a similar request myself. Alquill. I don't know how... I don't know why it wouldn't let me do it. It might be because I'm in a parabola right now, says Alquill. Oh, well, if you're in a different universe, I'll get to it. I'll get to it when you're back out. I have no idea exactly what that is, but I'm sure it's very strange. And also, Noon has messaged me. Noon is keeping watch over a certain building for many hours. They would like your help. It gets so boring after a few hours. Come join me. Maybe there's something in it for you as well. Well, of course, Noon. Invited to loiter. An acquaintance has asked you to loiter with them. They're watching over a certain place and it'll be many hours of surveillance. They'd benefit from help. They have requested your assistance. Will you join them in the long hours? I could just sit and sip a pot of tea, or I could do nothing. Well, I'm going to sit and sip a pot of tea. Pace yourself, otherwise you'll need to keep refilling your cup, and this is no place for a samovar. Yeah, let's do it. My dear friend, Noon. So we have... My dear friend Noon, of course I found our little stakeout very peaceful. I hope it was of use to you. For myself, I enjoyed the tea and company. With fond regards, your friend Vendirith. I think that's good. Alright. Oh, flavouring the hours. It is a good thing you've chosen a blend that tastes almost as good cool as it does hot. Otherwise your tea would have rapidly turned from a pleasant break in your surveillance to a saddening disappointment. It is the 11th hour of your watch before anything untoward occurs. A giggling couple sneak into the property you are watching and make a public display of their affection before one of the I think that's meant to be windows opens. You know a distraction when you see one, you ignore them. Only 5 minutes later, a number of shifty individuals are creeping through the shadows. They all enter the property. Your acquaintance has all the information they need. Your time here is finished. Ooh, okay. Alright, so I think I've caught up on my messages. I'm going to try and clear my extremely... keeping the rats there for a little while. I have a professional payment I need to go and get. I'm keeping messages people send me. And I have a letter. Okay, there we go. Clear. Alcor says, you know that you can trade 5-second chances for change points in the corresponding quality. Trade 5 hastily scrawled warning notes to raise your shadowy. Oh, I didn't know that. That is a very useful mechanical note. Thank you, Alquil. Okay, Ninetale Dragon says there are never enough second chances for all the things you can do with them. I can believe that. Jabal Baka, welcome! I'm sorry, I was reading and writing. Jabal says, no, I think it's before, as in front of, visible through. I did think that once I continued, but I was in flow, so I didn't stop. Yeah, I did think that as well. But, anyway. Let's see. I'm gonna do another random card. I'm really loving these cards, and it's 5 minutes until the next one, so I might as well, right? Surface Ties, the Stalker. There is a presence in the shadows. Someone has followed you from the surface. Who is it? Ooh, a former mark? There are so many of them that you forget their faces. Was it someone you stole from, ambushed, tricked? Is it their wrath you came down here to escape? A tireless servant of the law. A constable? A detective? Whichever, they're on your trail now. What did you do? Were you framed? I'm gonna go with the tireless servant of the law. Ooh, sometimes you think about the law. Your last escape from justice was both cunning and daring. When you came to the Neath, you thought that the arm of the law wasn't long enough to grasp you. Is that true, though? Will you have to clear your name or face the music? Okay, I'm now daring. I'm 1 point of daring. Ooh. Alright. I think this is all going extremely well. I'm gonna have a look at Ambition Light Fingers, although I think my ambition is going to be literary ambitions. Juval Barker says, sometimes you think about the law, sometimes the law thinks about you back. Yeah. That was the situation. Ambition Light Fingers. Before you came down here, you heard through a contact here that she had a line on a diamond the size of a cow. She did tend to exaggerate, but even if it's only the size of, say, a pig, or even a kitten, it's worth your time. I don't have a huge ambition to find a diamond. Can I go back to my house? Uh-oh. Getting stuffy again. It always happens. Okay. Okay, I should collect my work rewards. So I'll collect my rewards. My persuasive is increased to 43! Amazing. Okay. My persuasive is getting wildly out of hand. Is there a way to spend... I guess I'll do it the next time. And find new stories, chat with a local gossip? I wonder. Alcor says, oh, the trading thing doesn't seem to be available for you yet. I'm not sure what's required there. Oh, okay. I am going to go to Vale Garden and get to work again on to the Singing Mandrake and get to work on my literary career. So, literary ambitions. Vale Garden is a good place to pick up writing commissions. Some you can finish off quickly. Some will need time. A quick commission. Poetry in the dark. Is this a joke? The desperate urchin seems quite in earnest. If we don't feed the thing fresh poetry, it comes for us in the night. You got to help us. Please? I mean, yeah, I'll feed poetry to your horror monster. Yeah, that sounds amazing. What? This is an actual quest line? Alcor says, I thought you wanted to raise qualities other than persuasive. I do. I should probably get a different job. But I love this ambition. A fierce wall of verse. Those were some quality words, I don't mind saying so. You're a craftsman, sir, yes. It hasn't been all back all week. We got you something special to say thanks. Cool. Oh? I got the 36 jade fragments. Okay. Is there any more quests here? No, it's just feed more to the monster. Oh my gosh. I haven't done... I feel like that was... I fed some poetry to some kind of horror monster. I feel good about that. Let's head back to Ladybones Road and continue our detective work with the honey-addled detective. Ninetailed Dragon says, I used to live near a tannery. The smell is quite distinctive. Oh, I imagine so. It's not one of the 4 ambitions, though, is it? The, shadowy quality? I mean, I think shadowy was, an ambition for, if I wanted to steal a diamond, but I didn't want to. Hang on. Where am I up to in this quest? I find it so hard to find, like, where I am. So... yeah, and I don't want Ambition Nemesis. Making your name. Find a tattooed courier's contract. Okay, 96... okay, here we go. I think I've done that before. We can try this. This might be faster. Search their belongings. Your target is too good to leave anything important in her room, but with a little cunning, perhaps you can still get a look at the contents of her bag. Okay, because I'm trying to find out what the heck is going on with all these tattooed secret messages in Ladybones Road, and it's been a long quest for me. Let me see. Failed. I always fail! That didn't go so well. Your target clutches her bag and glares at you. Time to back off. 64. I'm just trying again. Yes! You found something! A nudge, an apology, and a deft rummage inside the valise. Interesting. Seeking has increased to 2. I'm progressing in my venture. That's good. I think. What am I supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to raise Seeking until I could do something with it. Oh, well, I think I should probably keep doing that then. Thank you, Alquill. Jubal Barker says, there was once a beast in the Mandrake who ate all the poems man can make, and if left unfed, you'll find poets dead, all gnawed on and flat as a pancake. That's brilliant. I love it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, are these different ambitions? I thought literary ambitions was a literary ambition. It's not ambition, it's something else. The ambitions are Heart's Desire, Is that a romantic ambition? Nemesis. Bag a legend. How do I go and find that? That sounds interesting. Sam says, I understand what you meant, alcohol now. Sam says, hi V and chat, hope you're all doing well today. Cleaning right now, so I'll be lurking for a bit, but hope everyone is having fun. Oh, well, hello and welcome. It's totally okay to be lurking. Logas, hello and welcome. Logas says, ambitions are like long-term meta progression plots. Okay, I keep getting confused between ambition, and then the name of the ambition. And literary ambitions, which Alquill was telling me is not actually an ambition. So, I'm easily confused, but we'll see how this goes. Bag of Legend is in Watchmaker's Hill? Can I get to Watchmaker's Hill? I can. A sinister fungal wilderness by the river. The Department of Menace Eradication subcontracts the adventurous to deal with the things that slither out of Bugsby's marshes. An observatory atop the hill employs only blind men. This sounds amazing. A clandestine rendezvous. A connection of yours mentioned that you should look for a meeting of like-minded people in Watchmaker's Hill. How did I get this? This looks like it's an animal-related quest, and I am going to do it. Making your name the contract. Rumors race around the hill. And ambition, bag a legend. On long evenings at the Medusa's Head, where the monster hunters drink, they brag about the beasts they've bagged. The Cantergaster, the Eater of Chains, the Spider Council, Jack of Smiles and his many bodies. Okay, well, I'm very interested. I don't want to kill a monster, but I would love to find a monster. Logo says, is a pick your pet thing? That's what I was thinking. So I am going to click it. Try not to spoil things. Because I like mechanical help, but I don't really want to be told what things I click will cause to happen. Unless I ask. A clandestine rendezvous. Yes. They assured you it would be to your advantage to turn up, so here you are. Who was the connection, exactly? People are always contacting me anonymously, and I'm just like, yep, I'll go. Sam, plot twist, we were the real monster all along. Not really a spoiler, so Sam. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, so I could just choose who sent me. A bohemian lady sent you, a charming young artist, highly gifted. An urchin sent you, a cheeky young fellow from the regiment. A spy sent you, an unremarkable fellow in a suit, the sort you wouldn't be able to pick out of a crowd again. A criminal sent you. This underworld has its own underworld. It's a thriving network. I think I was probably sent by an artist, because that's where I spend most of the time. Oh, wait, the answers say chit-chat, alright, shh, and wink. I want to choose a wink just for just being like, that's the conversation I have. I just kind of wink at them, they wink at me, and then I get a pet. That sounds great. Ninetale Dragon says I love the button text on here. That's exactly what I was saying. It just looks great. Sam says, you heard it here first, folks. Spies are not criminals. Alquell says, mechanical help. Each of these pets will put its opportunity card into the deck with various actions. If you change your mind, one of the actions lets you get rid of the pet and you can pick another. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Let me see. You know, I recently helped out a criminal. I'm going with this one because I love the button text. Maybe you'll do better. Criminals gather to talk about the good old days and bemoan the current state of things. It's a genial evening with a faint undercurrent. The danger of extreme violence breaking out at any moment adds a definite frisson. It's why you don't like to refuse the gift of a young marsh wolf from a man with a knife scar, where his right eye used to be. My usual training didn't seem to take, he tells you, but you've a kind eye. I reckon you can do a good job. The wolf looks up at you with eyes full of hope. I now have one disappointing marsh wolf? What? I lost a favor with the criminals, but who cares? I have a disappointing marsh wolf? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh. Jubal Barker says, monster. Monster? Is that any way to refer to a highly respectable, gentle cuttlefish man like myself, sir? How very dare you. I'm sorry, Jubal. I never have referred to the rubbery men that way. I'm sorry. Sam says, I like it even more to just imagine you meeting someone, you two literally just saying wink at each other. That's what I was liking. Calmly enveloped. Welcome. Hello. I've just been given a disappointing Marsh Wolf. You've come at the most amazing time. Everyone's like, puppy. Yay. Sounds as impossible game. Marsh Wolves are incapable of being disappointing. Fully agreed. I have to go talk to my Marsh Wolf. Where is it? How do I get home? Is it my possessions? He's a big old softy, really. More's the pity. Dreaded +1. Okay, I've got my dazed Raven Advisor, my disappointing Marsh Wolf, and I've got my Blemigan Taurus just hanging out. My Blemigan Taurus gives me huge bonuses, so I'm hanging on to them for now. But we'll say that they're with me as well. They're just not giving me the bonuses. I'm just going to walk around with a menagerie of animals and creatures. Look at this little doggo. Okay. Well, that went incredibly. Bag of Legend. Oh yeah. So, not having a name scrolled in blood. Oh my goodness. Let's go have a look at Bag of Legend. On long evenings at the Medusa's Head where the monster hunters drink, they brag about the beasts they've bagged. But no one tells stories about the Vake. The Vake for whose head the department offers a standing reward of 4 million echoes. And then it says in italics, 4 million! Just assuming I wasn't about to say it out loud myself anyway. What? 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 This is an ambition, a major storyline with enormous rewards if you reach the end. Once you've picked an ambition, it is very hard to change it. Choose carefully. You can find other ambitions in the other areas via the travel button above. Your dangerous and watchful qualities are the most important of this ambition. My dangerous is only 5. I'm very watchful. Oh no. And Locus was dangerous 7. That's only because the Blemigan makes me look scarier than I am. Oh no. Alcos is the wolf disappointed its previous owner, not V? Yeah, absolutely. It hasn't disappointed me and it never will. Calmly enveloped. This is such a weird and mysterious game world. I love it. Yes, exactly. It's so weird and so good. Oh, this is a really cool ambition. I will check out the other ones. That sounds incredible. Okay. Where are the other ambitions? How do I find them? Is there one? Oh, Mrs. Plenty's Carnival. Is there ambition here? I don't want to buy tickets to the carnival. Ambition Light Fingers. That was the diamond the size of a cow, which I wasn't very interested in. Is there actually an ambition here? Ambition Heart's Desire. They say that once every 9 years is a card game where you can gamble your soul and win your heart's desire. All these ambitions are so incredibly risky. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Alcos is so weird, and end quotes, and you haven't even been mad or in the power play yet. Give me time. I will. Ooh, okay. Let's have a little look at this, because that sounds really interesting. They say that once every 9 years is a card game where you can gamble your soul and win your heart's desire. That sounds like tremendous fun. It also sounds like a really bad idea. Okay, follow up the rumor. Persuasive and watchful are most important for this ambition. I mean, I am built for this mission. But I won't be discovering any unknown creatures. I think this is the final ambition. Nemesis. Someone you loved is dead. Sounds depressing. Someone you loved is dead. You'd scour the world for the killer. Your search brought you under the world. Watchful and dangerous. Am I going to do an ambition I have terrible qualities for? You know what? I think maybe I will. Chat, what do you think? Am I being a terrible fool to take on an ambition that I am not built for and in which I don't really intend to kill the monster unless it's like a really horrible monster? Like, I've already looked at Light Fingers in Spite. I looked at that earlier this stream, so I'm not gonna, I don't want to do that one. I think either I want to sell my soul with the cards or I want to search for the Vake. But I'm not built for the one I most want to do, which is the one at Watchmaker's Hill, Bag of Legend. But, ooh. Loga says by the time you finish it, you'll have basically all the stats at about max. Alcohol says you'll get more dangerous if you do dangerous stuff. That's not a real problem. Heck yeah, I'm doing it. I want to go see this cool beast. Go. When the Vake is mentioned, everyone goes quiet. No one has any boastful stories. Why? Yes, let's go. You need to know more about the Vake to have any chance of finding it. But everyone at the Medusa's Head is mumbling and staring into their beer. Some kind of monster conspiracy. It's too late, I've already done it, Alquill. I'm in. 42% chance. Oh. Sit down and shut up, you silly young pup. A drunken hunter is threatening to teach you a lesson. Unless you stop asking questions about the Vake. You'll have to show him the error of his ways. I'm gonna get beat up. Let's do it. That didn't go down too well. He knocks you around till you lose consciousness. When you wake, everyone's gone home and your head is ringing like a bell. My dangerous is increasing. Look, I'm gonna get there. I will get there. I'm gonna increase my dangerous entirely by asking about the Vake and getting beaten up. Good afternoon, Mitch. Welcome. I've embarked upon an ambition I'm woefully inadequately prepared for because I have to be dangerous and I'm not dangerous at all. Obviously, in this game, when I'm a goose, it's a different story. But we're not playing Untitled Goose Game right now. Loga says you can look for a Shattering Force patron if you have the free evenings to power level dangerous. I mean, I don't do an awful lot of... I only do a tiny amount of leveling off stream, to be completely honest with you. I might do a bit, but... let's see. Let's have a look at some cards. Oh, the great game again? Kind of boring. Let's go to the carnival. Buy tickets. Alcohol says, I can be a patron for Watchful but not dangerous. Yeah, that's fair enough. Harmony Envelop says, Untitled Overgoat game. Sam says, ironically, doing dangerous things when you aren't dangerous yourself is dangerous, mind blown. Yeah. Let's see. I could buy a ticket. I'm not really using many of my moon pearls. 50! Buy tickets with whispered hints. I have a lot of whispered hints. Madame Shoshana is, you are assured, the niece's most mystical fortune teller, and it's positively uncanny how much she knows. Secrets are her business. Whisper some in her ear and she'll reward you. Ooh, but it's about luck, and I'm not very lucky. Or buy tickets with cryptic clues, which I also have loads of. Madame Shoshana, it's Madame Shoshana again. Or I could steal some tickets. Pay for tickets to the carnival? Oh, how droll you are. The very idea. Oh no! I should probably just pay, but I don't have very many moon pearls. I'm gonna risk it. I'll give her some of my copious whispered hints. I know so much, Madame Shoshana. Come on! My dear, no one has ever told me that before. Madame Shoshana is delighted by the things you know. They will enable her to astound some of her regular clients with her prescience and accuracy. She presses some extra tickets into your hand. Possibly she smiles behind her silk veils. Yes! I had some juicy gossip and it got us in. Logo says, I mean, it's just a boat ride. How dangerous can that be? Oh, okay. All right, let's see. So I bought the tickets. A most educational anatomy exhibition. The noted pedagogue Mrs. Plenty presents an informative and educational exhibition of anatomy and dances of antiquity for discerning gentlefolk. Is that just a strip show? The refreshment pavilion. The pavilion is less civilized than it sounds. The big top, a riot of colour. The sideshows, the ragged little tents around the edges of the carnival. The games tent. The air thrums with the furtive energy of money changing hands. Beneath the neath, descend precipitously to abyssal depths. That sounds incredible. Or visit Madame Shoshana, the Nice's foremost clairvoyant. Madame Shoshana's shabby, perfumed little tent is tucked away behind the House of Mirrors. I mean, I've just visited her and I know she's just spreading gossip. The House of Mirrors. The House of Mirrors squats like an ape in a quiet corner of the carnival. I'm very interested in the House of Mirrors, and I'm very interested in going beneath the neath. I want to find more spiders. Sam says, shady figure. I heard someone got beat up because of asking too many questions. Me in bandages from being beat up, drinking a drink through a straw. Really? Tommy Belt says, I mean, if you're ace, sometimes naked bodies can just be educational, at least in my experience. Yeah. I mean, that's completely true. But also, I'm not sure I would want to be standing in a crowd of people who were, like, enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? It's not really my kind of energy. I want to go, anyway, I want to see if I can find some more spiders. I'm going below. Okay. The carnival's big wheel lowers brave customers into the earth. Oh, it almost always brings them back, too. Oh my goodness. I'm on a Ferris wheel that goes down? Heck yes. Go for a ride. Beneath the neath will take you far from the gaudy lights of the carnival, deep under the surface of the neath. What horrors lie there? Oh my goodness. It's just luck. I have an 80% chance of success. It's just luck. That's terrifying. I'm going in. The gondolas, which started life in a mine, are loaded and noisily lowered into the black depths. The first parts of the ride are decorated as underworlds. First, a classical Hades filled with young gentlemen and ladies in rather filmy veils, a dispirited-looking Charon without a river, and a Tantalus who looks a little too well fed. There follows a genuinely unsettling hell, decorated with smoky red grease lamps and brass cages. The whole thing seems to you in very odd taste, considering the proximity of the real thing. And are those real devils? They seem to be having a hard time keeping a straight face. Then the ride descends deeper. The clammy throat of the earth closes round you. I love that. Deep, deep, deep. Even for one used to the neath's dimness, the darkness is palpable and oppressive. You are suddenly very aware of the stone above you. What do they say? That London's a mile under the earth? You've long been used to eons dead ferns preserved in coal. You've long been used to that. But you feel it again now. Deeper still. Phosphorescent slugs the size of ponies pulse in the darkness. The leaves of eons dead ferns preserved in coal glint in their light. Almost too low to hear, a deep, slow rhythm throbs. The heartbeat of some immense creature, or a feature of the air moving in the chasm. You are not entirely sorry when the gondola starts moving upward. For the briefest moment when you rumble into the open air of the carnival, brilliant with glaring white carbide lamps and the flare of gaslights, you expect to see sunlight. I was fortunate! What happens if you're unfortunate? This was so interesting! Oh hoo hoo! Mitch says, what have you got yourself into, V? Ah, it's just so good. An infernal fun fair, says Alcohol. Exactly. That was incredible. I love everything about this. More enormous paragraphs of description. That was beautiful. It was really hard not to just stop every sentence and be like, that was amazing. Oh, Sam and Mitch are being lovely about my narration. Thank you. I made a lot of mistakes. Okay. We've got to find something else to do in this carnival. This is fantastic. Everywhere in this game is fantastic. I just love it. I'm going to the House of Mirrors. That sounds incredible, right? That's gonna be spooky. We've already had some weird encounters with mirrors. Okay. The House of Mirrors squats like an ape in a quiet corner of the carnival. Strange mirrors are labelled in a neat, scholarly hand. It is not a popular attraction. Warning. Bad things happen here. Looking into the mirrors is the prerogative of the foolish. That's me! Okay, let's go. Oh no. I'm making bad decisions so quickly. Maybe I should wait until I can make a larger bad decision. I don't know. Don't do that. So gaze into the dream's mirror. Don't do that. That would be unhinged. The mirror's frame is decorated with bronze cats and silver lizards. But that sounds like a really interesting mirror. Gaze into the heart's mirror. Don't do that. That would be foolhardy. The mirror smells of blood and dust. Because I have wounds. The mirror's only here because I have wounds? And this mirror's only here because I have nightmares. They're definitely both going to increase my damage, right? I'm doing it. I'm going in. Take a good look. No reflection. You look closer. Closer still. You stumble and pitch face first into a mirror. There is some sort of flickering behind your eyes, and everything seems different. I've moved to a new area, a state of some confusion. Oh no. Oh no. I'm raving! My nightmare's quality is now 8! I went mad so quickly! I thought I was just gonna increase it by like 1! I know, oh no! Oh no! I was absolutely warned! Alcohol says congratulations, you went mad for the first time. I'm you can't see me, but I'm taking a bow, absolutely. Oh my god. Oh no, what's happening? This is different. Oh. I'm so happy. What? Okay. Drink from the fountain in the lobby. You've seen other guests do this, and some of them speak in tongues, but some of them speak in their own voices afterwards. Or chat to the guests. We recommend the ones whose heads are still attached to their bodies. Alright, let's drink from the fountain. Some of them speak in their own voices afterwards. That would be nice, you think wistfully. I don't have enough actions! Hang on. I think my cards are all gone. Oh no! I was saving the time! What is this? Oh no. Oh no! What time is it? I'm gonna use some of the fate that Ursat's mouse got me. Let's go. I gotta find out about the fountain. Oh my, what is happening? Fate? Restore up to 20 actions with 10 fate. We're doing it. Oh, thank you again, Ursat's mouse. I don't know if you're watching or you will see this, but thank you. Okay. Oh, the fresh button does the same thing? Thank you, Alquil. Okay. Jubal Barker says, I'm going to poodle off and look for hamsters. Take care, all. That sounds amazing. I hope you have a good time and find many hamsters. Goodbye, Jubal. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna drink from the fountain. I have to drink from this fountain. An almost impossible challenge. Take a deep gulp. Your persuasive may suffer if this goes wrong. Hint, you don't want to succeed in this nightmare's challenge. What? So if I fail, I become less persuasive. But if I succeed, something worse will happen? Oh my goodness. Jabal Barker says, thank you, the cemetery awaits. Vienna has wild hamsters that live in graveyards. It's an actual thing. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is a cool thing, and I couldn't do it. Bye. Halcor says, no, if you fail, that's good for you. Heck it, let's do it. Let's drink then. I think I'm gonna fail. Sam says, game, you don't want to succeed. Me, you can't tell me what to do. That was me when it told me not to look at the mirrors. I absolutely did it anyway. Oh, Nighthawk Dragon says they eat the flowers and candles people leave? That the hamsters? Wow. Okay. Oh no, my persuasive did drop. You splutter and gag as the stuff goes down your throat. It tastes of donkeys. Well, a donkey. You bray in disgust and dismay. You gallop around the lobby, lashing your tail in outrage. Eventually you are caught, hobbled, and led into the garden to eat onion skins and sprouts. My nightmares has dropped to 7. They are coming! They are coming! They are coming! Oh, I love games where things going wrong is just as fun, and this game has absolutely been like that. So far today, I have been... I was posted a box of rats that beat me up. I went to a bar and asked about a mythical creature and got beaten up. And then I went to a carnival and immediately went mad. And I am having a blast. Call Me Envelop says D&D is great for failing. Oh, completely agreed. With the right DM, anyway. Oh, this is so lovely. I'm still quite mad. I want to have a look at these cards. Are these special madness cards? I feel like they must be. A lost secret. You put a secret down. You did it just a moment ago. Someone must have stolen it. Search for your missing secret. Oh, my music. Ta-da! If it's here, you'll find it. You're good at secrets. That's how you got here, after all. Ooh, these are all really tough. Wait for it to come back to you. The best way to find things, ignore them till they turn up of their own accord. I've got a slightly better chance with my Watchful, so I'm going to go for it. I'm looking for my missing secret. My nightmare secrets again! Oh no! Found it, eh? This isn't what you lost. Pretty though. Tuck it into your cheek for later. Oh no. Oh no! I have 4 appalling secrets! And I'm raving again. Oh no. So if I succeed at this, am I also going to go more mad? A lamentable affair. The woman next door has become quite obsessed with you. She knocks on the door in the middle of the night and insists on showing you her fossil collection. She always gets into the lift on your floor and complains about the holes in her stockings. Spurn her advances. Well, she's very charming, but you're not here for that sort of thing, are you? Or invite her back to your room, a fossil collection and scarlet stockings? Who could refuse the offer of her company? Invite her to discuss meteorology. Oh my god. I'm gonna say no. I don't really want a romance. What is happening? Through the wall of your room, you hear her sobbing brokenly. I'm a terrible person. You feel for the poor woman, but you really can't be expected to put up with it. You resolve to speak to the manager as soon as you possibly can. Is this woman even real? I am not sane, and it replaced all of my cards. I don't know what's happening. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's happening. Mitch says, tuck it into your cheek. Are you a hamster? Maybe. I was a donkey just a moment ago. Ooh. Sam says, it's kind of what ruins horror games for me. As soon as I know you just have a binary win-lose, everything stops being scary. I know what you mean. Mitch says, V, you only have to go mad in game. You don't also have to go crazy in the real world. Unfortunately. Oh man, I'm really loving this. Incidentally, you can also spend fate to get more cards. Ooh, maybe I will. I look at the view from my room. Tonight, the view from the window of your room is of the bazaar, its bulbous bat-ringed spires rising benevolently over fallen London. Think on the city. Remember what it feels like to walk the streets? Okay. Oh yes, what a charming city. What a magnificently bulging bazaar. What a lucky chap a fallen Londoner might be. Or if he's a lady, well then, how much luckier. You feel a pang of nostalgia. Okay, we've dropped to 7. And they are coming. But I think I'm reducing my madness with cards. Give me 3 fate for more cards. Ooh, okay. What is happening? A single-minded gentleman. A guest has decided that you are going up to the roof to see the stars. He won't take no for an answer. Go with him. What harm can it do? Push him down the stairs. Him and his stars. Won't he just shut up for 1 second? Oh my goodness. What? Wow. I'll go with him. Nope, I'm mad again. I'm making all the wrong decisions. A cozy nightlight. You pick out a particular star that he recommends and take it back to your room, where it glows cheerfully on the dresser like a lovely little city. What a marvelous place, you think happily. Did you ever consider leaving? Oh my... I will never not be mad. This is my life now. It's all the lost secrets and things again. And I don't remember what I chose that made me mad and what I chose that made me less mad. Calmly Enveloped says, I played a Dead by Daylight recently and I feel like it's just boring because it's win or lose and I find myself just being analytical and accepting whatever happens. Yeah, Dead by Daylight, I don't really feel like a horror game. I mean, I play with friends, so that's a very different experience, but you're just completing challenges and it has a horror aesthetic. It's not really scary, I wouldn't say. Sam says, push him down the stairs for not respecting consent. But I could have just chosen perhaps not and walked away, so it was absolutely doable. Alco says, I think the story lets lower nightmares more reliably than the cards. Maybe so. Let's chat to the other guests. We recommend the ones whose heads are still attached to their bodies. We do not recommend the ones with other people's heads attached to their bodies, especially where the head is attached to something other than the neck. What? What? Reminisce about fallen London. It's hard to know what's true and what's not. Your watchful may suffer as you try to work that one out. Oh, I don't have very much watchful, but I will do it. Didn't reduce by very much. Hang on, I didn't... Oh, I don't think I lost anything. Ah, the mossy squares, the Vale Garden with its lights, the stolen river. It's lovely here, of course. All this red and gold, so plush, so pleasant. And the staff are so attentive. But perhaps one day you could walk along the banks of the stolen river again and complain about how there's no bloody weather down here to complain about. They are coming. Sam says this game is really reminding me of Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. I have never played that, no. Oh, the Nightmares challenge failed, so I don't lose watchful. Oh, I understand. Thank you, Alquill. Let's try again. Let's do the other one. Let's drink from the fountain. 8% chance. Oh, it's even lower now. That's great. Okay. Ah, refreshing. You don't speak in your own voice after drinking, but your voice is pleasant and silvery. You can feel droplets rolling off your tongue like mercury. If mercury wasn't poisonous and tasted very like moonlight. Ah, moonlight. Like Fallen London doesn't have. I'm gonna do that again. That's quite low. Oh, my persuasive dropped. And we're a donkey again. These things happen. We'll chat to the guests again. I'm only deranged! Yes! Okay. Let's have a look at some of these cards. The woman next door is back again. Oh, let's look at the view from our room. We're thinking on the city. Nightmare is still dropping. Okay, so that's the same thing. We're just looking out our window, trying to be calm. Mushroom! Click. There are For a fungal bloom, there are mushrooms growing in your bath. This is simply intolerable. You're going to have to speak to someone. Interesting. Alright, we can just do that again. That's not really decreasing our madness, but I'm enjoying it. Colleen Veldt says, seriously though, I do wish mental illness, etc. in games wasn't so ableist. I mean, I completely agree. I mean, I guess I'll just reduce. Okay. We reduced to 6. That seems good. We're only haunted now. Are we regular yet? Are we like, say regular. Are we not mad? How low does it have to be before I can go and do something else? That's the question. 0! Oh, I was a little bit mad already. Oh dear. Cat! A white cat sits at the long bar, disconsolately drinking coffee. You think it's nursing a hangover. It gives you a long and bloodshot look as you slide in next to it. Are you here to stay? Or are you just another goddamn weekender? Well, that's certainly not very polite. You don't feel welcome at all. Just spending the rest of the day, like, I like to imagine we're spending weeks now, just like regaining our sense of self after we stared into that mirror that I was told not to stare into. Let me see how much I can reduce this. We're only plagued. Let's keep going. Sleepless. Okay. Nightmares is 3. I don't think I have enough to get all the way down. I'm going to have to use a bit more than usual today. Definitely on Fate. We're twitchy. I was twitchy before and that was fine. Is that fine? It's not fine. We've already done those and they weren't super exciting. Alright, let's just reduce this again. 2% chance. We've lost nightmares. Okay. You are yourself again. You would no longer be considered insane by most citizens of Fallen London. A dubious comfort. In any case, the experience seems to have helped with your nightmares. Oh no! Okay. Your tracking down the manager quality is gone. If I had continued tracking down the manager with those storylets while I was mad, what would have happened? Because there was obviously a quest line there where you were going mad in your own house and you were going to speak to the manager, and I'm really curious what would have happened. Maybe next time. I'm sure I'll go mad again. Sam says, spending weeks regaining our sense of self after staring into the mirror and then losing it again. Yes. Colleen Veldt says, I know some people who don't have a sense of self and they're fine. Absolutely. I have friends like that as well. That said, I mean, I think a fantastic, like, air quotes madness is something that can be really fun to explore. but the problem is the way that reflects on... I mean, it's terrible stereotypes that are built off of misconceptions about real people. It's one of those things that's just... I mean, it's not good. And I assume that this game plays with it quite a lot because it's a kind of eldritchy sort of setting, which itself has its own problems. So we will call this fun, but definitely problematic. Let's see. I have 2 actions left, and I have 15 minutes. If I make it that long anyway. I've got the fate to get a little bit more, I think. So let's see what we're going to do. Oh, I have the gift of time! Yes! 10 actions. Haha! Okay, we got lots of actions. It's time to get going. We got stuff to do. Should we go back to the carnival? Oh, I'm gonna go mad again. I'm very tempted to go back to the carnival, but I bet it's a very bad idea. I'm gonna chat with the local gossip. Calmly Enveloped says, thanks for having this conversation with us, V. Oh, absolutely. Thank you for bringing it up. It was an important point about representation in, well, particularly in, I would say, fantasy and sci-fi, but just in media in general. Sam says, it's maybe not great, but my stance is that indeed basically every portrayal of mental health is terrible, but if that would be a breaking point, I'd never touch fiction again, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately so. Anyway, we're chatting with the local gossip. Those little eyes see all, and he'll talk about what he knows. What he doesn't know, he makes up. Perhaps that doesn't sound so bad. That costs 5 fate to play. Stop trying to steal my fate! No. The first move in a game. I was thinking about having a tattoo done, you see. I was outside the shop. And what did I overhear but... Wait. Is this a continuation of the tattoo plotline? Interesting. House of Chimes. I've heard tell that there's a fancy club for exceptional sorts. It's on the river, in the shell of some old clock tower. The things that go on there, they'd curl your hair and clench your toes. Interesting. A note about Jack. I can't do it. Alright, hang on. It cost me no actions to ask about the House of Chimes. A creepy club in an old clock tower. Exceptional friends. You asked to be something special to get in there. You've got a funny look about you. Don't take that the wrong way. They let some funny ones in. That fencing tutor at the palace, Fiducci, the woman in grey, they don't have what you'd call specific entrance criteria. To gain entrance to the House of Chimes, you must be an exceptional friend. Ah. Well, I can't do that right now. Let's find out about the first move in a game. More than meets the ear. These 2 burly fellows. One of them was talking about being afraid of the cheesemonger. Now I like a good Cheshire as much as the next man, but who'd be afraid of a cheesemonger? Who indeed? I'm now on the trail of the cheesemonger. Who is the cheesemonger? I definitely want to find them. That sounds really good. Oh, calmly enveloped. Thank you for the compliment. Exceptional friends, people who have a monthly subscription, says Alquill. Ah, well, that's not me yet. Maybe one day. Sam says, I can't imagine Fee being anything besides an exceptional friend. Oh, that's very kind. I am not as good a friend as I would like to be, if I'm honest with you. But... I try to be a good friend. Nighthawk Dragon says, who is the cheesemonger? Who is the milkman? Important questions. Okay, we've got 11 actions. Let's find something to do. Okay, how are my messages? Oh, this has been... No, I spent a lot of time there. What can you do at Watchmaker's Hill? I do need to increase my dangerous. I don't want to make my name. Rumours race around the hill. A hefty rodent has been menacing the residents. It were the size of a wolf, a costermonger claims. No, a horse, says a grizzled hunter. Visit the Department of Menace Eradication. They post bounties for serious dangers. An excellent way for a new arrival to begin building a reputation. This opens a new location on the map where I can visit the Medusa's Head. I thought I'd already been there. Meet the hill's colourful residents, engage in a frank exchange of opinions, then hit them with a chair leg. It's how they say hello around here. I'm not going to the Medusa's Head because I just got beaten up. I'm not feeling it right now. I am going to go open a new location on the map. Open the map and go to the Department of Menace Eradication to learn more. Okay. Oh, there's a description. Wait. Go back. A venerable institution necessary to the proper functioning of the Fifth City. The Department of Menace Eradication subcontracts the adventurous to deal with the things that slither out of Bugsby's marshes. Okay. The department's chief officer is an incongruously handsome 17th century building, though the years and fall have taken their toll. Its white walls have darkened to a shade between nicotine and ivory. It lies between the hill and the river. Step carefully in the entrance hall. The tiles tilt. Find a rat catcher to work in the marshes. Hardy, leather-faced women and men lurk in the department grounds, waiting for partners or assistants. It's dangerous work. Follow a chandler to her workshop. A woman's tugging at the sleeves of professionals outside the department. They shrug and turn away. She turns to you. The rat catcher won't help me, she says. They won't touch anything that flies. Oh my gosh. I want to go there. Claim bounty for dead rats. This will turn in all your rats on a string. I do actually have a lot of rats on a string so far. Or I can make my name with a contract for a worryingly large rat. Well, let's help this poor lady, first of all, this chandler. Follow her to her workshop. She lives and works in the outbuildings of an abandoned steelworks on the west side of Bugsby's Reach. Follow her there. Go carefully. Is she going to beat me up? I feel like I'm going to get beaten up. The Chandleress's complaint. A silent crowd of frost moths perches on the roof of the Chandleress's home. In the faint light of the false stars above, their idly flexing wings are the colour of dirty ice. I daren't light a candle, the Chandleress whispers. Light a candle and wait. Frost moths will come to a lighted candle. They eat candle flames and candle wax alike, and they won't balk at biting anyone who interferes. Take care. Back to the department, you're finished here. Ask the Chandleress about the rat catcher's traditions. Why won't they hunt flying things? Yeah, I'm curious. They say they smell of Eden. Rat catchers are superstitious, religious even, and they have something. Have you noticed how many of their quarries lair under churches? Have you noticed how that they tear the pages from the Bible for luck? The good book is an uncertain guide down here, but the church is working on that. Anyway, they say that the rat catcher who kills a flying thing will never taste the airs of heaven. She makes a face. For all I know, they're right, but it doesn't help me. The rat catchers are religious. I'm lighting a candle. Let's do this! Stay still, damn you! The crazy fluttering of the frost moths makes them remarkably hard to swat or shoot. You only got a few. You can try again. I am going to try again. Failed again. Oh no. Do you think I can catch a frost moth? I'll be ready. Nope. Oh, go again. Yes! Yes! You've dealt with them successfully. A dozen frost moths lie in a welter of broken wings on the ground, gradually melting into pools of dirty water. The grateful candlemaker pays you in kind. 33 lumps of lamplighter beeswax. Interesting. Okay. That's very interesting. Menace eradication. Do they do landlords? Billionaires? Says calmly enveloped. Oh ho ho, I love it. Mitch says 42 persuasive, such a silver tongue you have. I've been spending a lot of time writing in this game because I guess I'm not getting enough of it in real life. It's definitely nice to do it where I don't actually have to work. Ooh. Bundle of rags? Didn't I sell those recently? Are they useful? A street cart is selling 4th City rags. They're going cheap, and they may be of use to you. But there's probably a reason why they're going cheap. Heck it, let's do it. Nightmares! Oh no! I only make bad decisions. The moment you touch them, you hear voices. The voices continue all the way home and don't leave you even in your dreams. Eventually you ball up the rags and lock them in your wardrobe overnight. That quietens the voices, but the dreams will stay with you a good while. Oh no. Well, I've got some haunted clothes now. 4! Oh no! My nightmares is 4! I'm making bad decisions. Oh no. Sam says, hello darkness, my old friend. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to leave it here today. Oh, I've got messages. I'll deal with that next week. Everyone, this has been so much fun. Let me get my little end screen up. Thank you so much for playing with me and journeying through the bizarre world of Unreality with me, and joining me as I get myself beaten up and various other terrible things. This has been a delight. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. And I'll see you on Friday if you like to play. I think I'm going to be playing Super Auto Pets. So maybe you'll be around for that. Goodbye, everyone.